Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing? Welcome to this podcast. And today, if you're here, you've been invited by one of our business partners. And what we want to do is we want to show you a phenomenal, unique weight loss technology that is known by few, but has gotten some amazing results. Let me just kind of introduce you our concept that we have. We know that many people, as we speak right now, are trying to lose weight. And we understand that you're trying to lose weight. And what happens is you gain weight, you lose it, but we have, I'm going to say, a expert here when it comes down to being able to use this concept. I'm going to bring her in, but let me just kind of show you the results that have happened before I bring her in to talk about it. And we're going to share with you some results that have actually and can be verified have been happening through just multiple people in a group that we have. It's a private group, and you're going to have access to that group before we're done here. But let me share with you what many of you guys are going through here. I'm going to share my screen really quick, and we're going to talk about what happens. And literally, this is what we all go through, right? We start off and you have weight that you want to lose. Well, my next guest, who is no stranger to success, Candice Byrd Davis, is going to come up on the screen. She's introduced a program, and it is called the Fat Blaster Success Program. What this program has done, it has actually been able to melt the fat off of a lot of people's bodies. And what we're going to do now is, if you want to be able to look just like this graphic, we're going to bring her in and have her talk about this program so you guys can be prepared. So let me bring her in really quick here. And this is Mrs. Candice Byrd Davis. How you doing, Candice? Tell us about this Fat Blaster.
Woo! How you doing, Melvin?
Good. Welcome, Candice. Let's talk about this Fat Blaster. What's going on?
I don't know if they're ready. I am super excited because, right before we got on, I was talking to one of my clients who is getting some astronomical results, guys. And we are coming today in regards to the revolutionary Fat Blaster Kit. You may have seen it all over Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You may be seeing before and after pictures all over your timeline, and you are wondering, what in the world are these people doing? What is happening? Let's be honest. Melvin, it's summertime, I guess, officially as of last Monday. And, what a lot of us want to do is we want to be fine for summertime, or maybe even drop it all by fall. And I'm going to be honest with you, as a woman, I can be very transparent. One of our biggest insecurities tend to be our weight. I'm going to be honest with you. I remember a time before I actually got introduced to this product, I battled obesity. I'm going to be honest with you. At one point in time in my life, I weighed 265 pounds. I had some severe medical conditions from the weight gain. It seemed like once I had my children, I never lost the weight again. I always kept that birth weight and then added some more. I don't know if there's any women on here that know exactly what I'm talking about, but for some reason, once we women birth children, we were carrying that weight throughout the time. So I remember a point in time in my life, Melvin, where I knew I had to do something about my weight, because at this point in time, I started noticing when my son was 2 years old, I couldn't even run through the yard chasing a 2-year-old because I'm stopping, I'm out of breath. And then it started to dawn on me as I'm carrying loads of laundry up my stairs, I would get halfway up with the basket of laundry and I'm out of breath. And I knew I needed to do something. So to be honest with you, Melvin, I tried every fad diet out there. I've tried everything that you could think of on the shelves, from GNC, Walmart, Walgreens, Vitamin World, you name it. I would lose a little bit of weight, but then I would gain it back. And I'm going to be honest with you, Melvin, I was one of those girls who even went to the fat doctor. I would get the Phetermines, the Fen-Phens, and all that great stuff to try to lose weight.
Injections and everything, huh?
Everything, honey.
Wow.
And I'm going to be honest with you. Weight is one of the biggest medical conditions in the world today. It creates so many problems. And I'm not going to claim to cure or mitigate any diseases, but in December of 2018, when I took a look at these products, I got intrigued. So I'm going to cut to the chase and I'm going to tell you about it, because these products absolutely changed my life. Today, you're going to hear from some real people who used real products and got a real testimony, and it changed their life too, because too often we will talk to somebody and it's hearsay. They heard me say somebody lost weight. Well, now I want people to hear them, Melvin, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
so
it makes perfect
I'm gonna be honest with you. The first product that is in this Fat Blaster Kit absolutely changed my life. And when I first tried this product, Melvin, I myself, as my own testimony, I was able to lose 9 pounds in 7 days, and I was intrigued. So it's a product in this kit that's called Trim 365. I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to hear it called liquid lipo, all kind of stuff all over social media, but it's the Trim 365. And this is the first product in the Fat Blaster kit. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you what it's going to do. It's going to cut off your appetite. It's going to kill cravings for carbs, sugars, sweets, salties. Melvin, when I tell you they got to set a reminder in their phone when it's time to eat. And
What?
I got excited about that because let me tell you, all this is a natural portable product. Let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen, we don't have to carry around pills, potions, lotions, and juices. This literally fits in your pocket or pocketbook. It's easy to travel with. So if you're worried about going on vacation, Melvin, let's be honest, all of us go on vacation and we gorge.
Oh, yeah.
Am I the only one? I'm a foodie. But
me
whenever
too.
I went to Cabo, listen, when I went to Cabo a few weeks ago, man, I literally dropped this in my carry-on, took it through the airport. While I was in the airport, you know, when we go to the airport, we're sitting at the gate. We want to, you know, Cinnabon is right around the corner. You're smelling the cinnamon rolls. You want to try them, right? So this particular product here, not only for me did I lose 9 pounds in 7 days, I had incredible results. My friend Kim lost 14 pounds. Another friend of mine, Lynn, lost 24 pounds in 14 days. But this product was amazing. But it's not just what I'm saying. It's going to be what you hear today. Also in the Fat Blaster kit, because it's a 3-product kit. And with this product, literally, you're, again, going to take 8 sprays 3 times a day. This is simple. You're going to take it 30 minutes before you eat breakfast, before you eat lunch, before you eat dinner. You're going to hold it in your mouth for 15 seconds after you spray it. Swallow. Don't eat or drink anything for 30 minutes because you want it to hit the capillaries underneath your tongue. You want it to get into your bloodstream. If you want to know how it works, here's how it goes. You spray and you slay. The second product in it is a product called E-Cell. Can I be transparent with you guys? Yes, detox teas and juices, they're great. But the only thing it does is it flushes your intestines. So when you start to eat food, it fills back up, the weight comes back. This particular product is so different because this is what you're going to do. It's a cellular detox. It's cellular nutrition. So it's going to detoxify the body at a cellular level, cleansing your liver, your kidney, your colon, your other organs, organs such as skin. So not only are you going to see it advance your weight loss results, you're going to see your overall body get healthy. Then what it also does as a cellular nutrition, Melvin, it turns fat into fuel. So what that means is it's going to burn your fat, baby, and bam, give you more energy.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now
we have people chiming in below as well. If you guys are watching live and are recording, these are people that are using the product. These are their own testimonies. So you will see them chiming below. You can't read them, but pay attention. These are people that were on what Candace is talking about. But yeah, Candace, as I'm seeing people chime in, they're verifying everything you say, that they have had a monster, amazing experience. Wow.
Absolutely. So with this E-Cell, that's product number 2. Okay.
There's hubby.
And let me tell you how powerful this is. Let me tell you how powerful this is. Here's why this product is important. This is going to help you stop eating, but this is going to take the fat that your body has stored and turn it into energy, which means it's going to help you burn fat faster. Now, product number 3, Core Keto. Bam. Ladies, it works for gentlemen too. Ladies, let me just tell you, if you're really ready to get the stomach out your lap, if you're ready to lose your gut but keep your butt, Core Keto is packed with something called BHB. It's not just for keto users, but what it does is focus on shrinking the inches in your midsection, your love handles, your inner thighs. Ladies, let's be honest, that's all of our targeted areas where we want to lose weight. So these 3 Power Pack products is going to produce phenomenal results. Now, when we talk about results, guys, let me tell you, there's a young lady that I'm going to bring up here in a few seconds, and she is going to share her story with you. I'm not even going to tell you how much weight she's lost. I'm not going to tell you any of that because I don't want you to think that I told her or I coached her to say it. I want you to hear it from her own mouth. Because if you're ready to get summertime fine, if you want to drop it all by fall, if you want to take your health into consideration and live the best life you ever had, this is the only kit, the only product, the only package that I found that is natural, that is liquid. You don't have to take any pills. It's all liquid, which means it gives you a 98% absorption rate. Let me clarify this, Melvin. A lot of us will go to weight loss journeys and we'll start taking pills or capsules. Did you know that on a pill or capsule, your body only absorbs 20% of that product? So they waste 20% of it. Yeah, they only absorb 20% of the product. So 80% of it is wasted or flushed down the toilet. And then if you wasted 80% of the product, you wasted 80% of the money as well.
Exactly.
So by utilizing, Melvin, a liquid weight loss product, it has a 98% absorption rate, which means your body gets, bam, everything you expected and everything that you paid for. So let's go ahead and move on, because I have the privilege and honor of introducing a young woman today. Melvin, do you have your
yes, ma'am. We're going to bring her in. And let me add to that too. Candace mentioned something that was very important. You guys might not miss it. 40% of the people in the United States, they can't take pills.
Yeah.
So let's bring in our next guest here. And she is no stranger to weight loss. And we're going to bring up her slide here, folks. So we're going to give a shout out to our next person. And let me get it pulled up here. And she has done phenomenal. We're going to show you, like, we have to show this because you wouldn't believe it if I didn't share it with you. Let me get her pulled up here. And we're going to show you our next guest here. And she has done an amazing job. So let's get ready to lock and load her in here. And let me share here.
I'm so excited for them to see her picture.
Oh my gosh. The pictures are going to just blow you guys away. So this is who we're going to bring in, and we're going to get a little music for her. So what we have here, folks, is we have Mrs. Kiandra Sanford. And this is her starting picture. This is her ending picture.
You better go, girl.
Let's bring her in here. Where's she at? Let's talk to her. Let's find out what happened, what went on. Kiandra, are you there? Kiandra. We can hear you a little bit. She might be fading out.
She might be fading out. Okay, let's do this. Let's go ahead. We'll bring Kiandra back up once she gets her service together. But we have another one that we can bring up to you, because I came with all kind of stories. I came with all kind of proof and validation for this product, because I believe that you truly have to see it work for people and not just me tell you. So this young lady that we're bringing up now, guys, listen, as Melvin's getting her screen together, I'm going to tell you, not only is she a mother of two phenomenal boys, she's an incredible wife. She's a boutique owner by trade. She owns a plus size boutique, but baby, let me tell you, this product no longer allows her to fit into the plus size category. And what's so incredible is her weight loss has absolutely changed her life. I'm not going to tell her story. I'm going to show her picture and let her tell her story for you. So this is none other than Miss Marian Chandler. Melvin, yes, get the music playing. Look at that. Oh, baby. Look at that. Woo! Okay, so you guys already can tell this incredible woman is not only cute in the face, but she is slim in the waist. So what's going on, Miss Marian Chandler?
Hey, can y'all hear me out there?
I can hear you.
Yes.
Well,
great,
so
great.
Let me say this, Marian. I want to ask you a question first. I know you're from Memphis, but I know a lot of the viewers today that are watching this Fat Blaster Kit, they don't know a lot about you, Marian. So tell them a little bit about who you are so they can understand why, you decided to take this journey.
A little bit about me. Again, like they told me my name is Marian Chandler, and I am from here in Memphis, Tennessee, by the way of Aberdeen, Mississippi. So growing up in the South, you all know that, you clean your plate before you left the table. I'm a mom of two amazing boys that has always played sports. So I've always been a football mom, and I've always been the one to run up and down the field. So we'll tell you about that a little later. But I am a member of the lovely sorority, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, Memphis alumni chapter here in Memphis. And I do work a full-time job, but I also am a global distributor for this amazing company selling this amazing Fat Blaster Kit. And I am on the road to financial freedom, ladies and gentlemen. I am.
Love it. I love it. So I know, Melvin, you had a question for her as well.
Actually, here's the biggest question, and everyone watching is, and I'm getting messages. My thing is, what made you decide that, hey, it is time? What got you started on your weight loss journey to make you take that entire journey, knowing how difficult it might be? What kind of urge you to do that?
Well, number one, I was tired. I was literally tired. I had these two boys playing sports, and as little kids, run when they were smaller, run up and down the field with them and everything. That was something that I want to do. I'm a very supportive mom, and being there for them boys and screaming and yelling and everything that a mom does in the football stand, I want to be able to do that, and I need to be able to do that. And I was tired, man. My knees were hurting, my ankles were hurting, everything was hurting. Blood pressure was up. It was a lot. So mentally, I said it was enough. It was time for me to change, just so I could, live long and be here to see my boys grow up and get older.
Absolutely. And that says a lot because, I'm a football mom too. So my kids played football since kindergarten. So I know what it's like. And I have a 20-year-old now. So go figure. I've been running up and down the football field 15 years, even when I couldn't even run. But let me ask you this, Marian. When did you actually start your journey?
Well, I actually started my journey 2 years ago. So 2 years ago, wait a minute. I actually started my journey with tired of being sick and tired, I'll say about 9 years ago, but I recommitted. It's like I rededicated, like rededicate your life to Christ. I rededicated myself to me 2 years ago. I rededicated myself to me 2 years ago. And a year ago, I dedicated myself to these products. So I've been on the journey with these products for a little over a year right now. So when I talk to people about these products, I tell them, don't compare your journey with everybody else's journey, because everybody's journey is not the same. But I've been on this thing for a long time. So don't compare yourself to me. If you're ready for the long haul, then let's go. If you're not ready for the long haul, don't compare yourself, because I'm in it for the long haul.
I got to ask you, what exactly did you use to help you in your journey?
Okay, so of course y'all know we're here for this flat blaster kit, right? So when I first started the journey, I was only using the Trim 365, okay? Also known as the liquid lipo. So when I first started this journey, I was only using the Trim. Well, not long after that, Core Keto was introduced. So once Core Keto introduced, along with some amazing people that's on Candice's team, got together, and we figured out that these products together was gonna make some major changes, right? So when they added them, I added them to my regimen. And once we all realized, hey, this is gonna be all right. So there it was, So I used those 3 products, which is the Core Keto, the E-Cell, and the Trim 365. Once we added our body melt system, I added a few of those for the help with my gut health, which was the detox pills and the pre-probiotics.
So let me ask you this, Marian. When you started using the Fat Blaster kit and getting on your journey and all that, inquiring minds want to know, how much weight have you actually lost so far? Because let's be honest, you completely look like a different person. And I know when I saw your before and after picture, right, Melvin, I told Antonina the other day, when I saw her before and after picture, I said, I don't even remember that Marian. So how much weight have you lost, girlfriend?
Okay, so from the time I said yes to me 2 years ago, I have lost a total of 135 pounds. However, since I said yes to these products, I've lost a total of 78 pounds and running and counting for more. So since using these products, I've lost a total of 78 pounds. But since I started saying yes to me, I've lost a total of 135 pounds.
Congratulations.
Wow. That's amazing. Now, since losing all the weight, how has your life changed since you were to shed that pounds off?
Listen. My life has changed so much. On very little medication. The main thing I take right now is vitamins. Okay. So no prescription meds. Everything I'm on right now is pretty much just vitamins. So that's number one. That's life changing within itself. Being able to keep up with these kids, okay? Being able to get up, move about, travel, get around, do what I need to do as fast as I need to do it. Being able to slide in these size 16s from Walmart was absolutely amazing. And not having to ask the airline for an extended belt when I got on the airplane is none other than the ultimate accomplishment.
Wow.
So let me ask you this. I know you said the extended belt. I remember the time. And I too remember getting on that airplane and not being able to sit down and buckle up. So you got to stand back up and you got to wait for the stewardess to bring you this little section of belt. And baby, we were embarrassed. So I'm excited because now you no longer have to get the belt extension. You no longer have to feel embarrassed walking on the plane or sitting down beside somebody because you're comfortable and confident. So let me ask you this. What is one thing, one tip, one technique that you would leave for the viewers on the call before we end this interview with you? What is one thing that you would tell them?
Oh man, you just giving me one? Okay, so I'm about all of them into one. Okay, so one thing I would say is consistency. Say yes to you. Say yes to yourself. Drink your water. Consistency, drinking your water, saying yes to you, saying yes to your life, and take one day at a time, one change at a time, 1 pound at a time. And I promise you, you say yes and do those few things, everything will work out just fine.
Thank you so much, Marion. We're going to see you back at the end of this interview, but thank you so much for sharing your real
Thank you so
story.
much for having me. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right.
Wow,
So next
that's
up,
amazing.
Melvin, this is incredible. Like, I remember what it felt like to ask for seat extensions. I remember what it felt like to want to run down the field as your son's running for, literally, he was running for a 94-yard touchdown. He caught it on kickoff return and was booking. I was trying my best. I thought they was going to have to land the helicopter. I know that feeling. And because weight loss is such a big issue, we have somebody who's coming up here now to share her testimony. She's an incredible mom. She's a phenomenal wife. What I love about her is her passion for making people beautiful on the outside, because she's creative. She's a makeup artist by trade, but she too started to, actually, it's going to be Kiandra. So I jumped the gun.
Okay.
So
Let's go back here.
So we're going to go back one. But what I love about this woman is her passion for helping people, because what her weight loss has done for her. And I'm not even going to tell you guys what it has done. She's going to get on and she's going to share it with you. But guys, I'm going to get ready to bring up none other than Miss Kiandra Sanford. But first, we're going to have the incredible Mr. Mel show us her before and after. So I want you guys to
look at her before and after.
Excited.
We got to rock.
Go.
All right, so let's get ready. So you guys can see it. Here she is.
Gorgeous before.
That's her before.
But baby, she's bringing it. Look at that. She brought the heat. She brought the heat.
Woo.
Do you see that? Come on, Kiandra.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Baby.
To be here. Yes.
We are excited to have you, Kiandra. I mean, your story, I know your story. It's absolutely incredible. But my guests today,
y'all see this? Wow.
they don't know your story. So Kiandra, let me ask you this. Tell me just a little bit about who Kiandra Sanford is.
Like you said, Candice, I am a mother of 5 awesome daughters. I'm a wife. I've been married for 23 years. I'm a businesswoman. On top of all of that, I'm a makeup artist, and I inspire, as well as I'm an advocate for women with autoimmune disorders. So that's who I am.
You got a lot of hats that you wear, baby girl.
Yes. These sprays make me, because of the convenience of these sprays, I'm able to wear so many hats and still be able to take these products on a consistent basis. It makes things so simple for me. It puts simplicity into the weight loss.
I love it. So Melvin, I know you had a question for Kiandra that you asked me, and I said you ask it to her.
I do. So my thing is, with everything going on, what made you say, you know what? It's time to take that journey. What made you decide that you're going to go through? Because it's not an easy journey. But what made you decide to take on everything that comes with that journey?
Melvin, that picture you guys saw, the first picture, at that point in my life, I was praying for a peaceful death. I had given up on myself because I could not see the other end. I was so tired. My autoimmune disease, my bones were aching. Just the thought of a flight of stairs gave me anxiety. The straw that broke the kettle's back was when my daughter's therapist called me into the office and said, "Mom, she thinks she's gonna die. That's why she's so stressed out. She thinks you're gonna leave her." And from that point on, I said I could not. It was not her fight. I had to do better so she could know that she could do better. So that's
Wow.
what made me say it was enough was enough.
So let me ask you this, Kiandra. When did you I couldn't even imagine the feeling that my kids felt then. So for your daughter to feel like you were going to leave her because your weight was a concern, that's tragedy galore. When did you actually, like, what date, what time frame did you actually say, you know what, enough is enough, I'm doing this now? What was your now time frame?
I started this process in April of 2019.
Awesome.
And I've been going on it ever since. And I haven't, the first month, listen, the first month I lost 20 pounds. And I was stuck. From that point on, I was determined that I was not going to give up. I had given up on everything else in the past, including myself. And it could never be another day where I had to wake up and give up. God had already gave me the tools. All I had to do was spray every morning. That's it. Spray and drink water. What else do you need?
So I got to ask you.
Action. Some of it has got to be you got to do some things for yourself. You got to take some control for yourself. You got to get tired and say, you know what? I'm going to live. I'm tired of existing. I want to live.
Wow. Woo. And so could you give us your routine of the products that you use? Because we got to know this, because you had gone through so much, and with that's emotional. What was your routine of the products that you use? Like, what was your day to day? Give us a day and how you use the products and what you use, please.
Absolutely. So I swear by the Fat Blasters kit. I use the Trim 365. I use the Core Keto as well as the E-Cell. I use them 3 times a day, every day. And I drink my water on a consistent basis every day. I also use the Peak Spray, which is another one that also sprayed by My Daily Choice. But if you have ear hormonal balance, the Deer Antler Build is very good for like helping with like ear hormonal balance and anxiety. It's very good for that. So I will also throw that one in, and as well as it helps keep your body going and helps you build up endurance. It's good for weight loss. So those are my go-tos.
I love it. So let me ask you this. I know, just act like it's me and you talking, or me and the girlfriends, because we got a lot of women watching too. Melvin's not here right now, so I can ask you this. How much weight have you really lost?
Today, Candice, I have lost 120 pounds. I came off my blood pressure.
I had to get off the screen so she can feel alone. So that's crazy.
People don't
120 pounds?
Yes.
120 pounds?
Yes. My doctors are blown away. They're blown away.
I love
That's a whole person.
I'm so proud of you. Yeah. I'm starting to get emotional.
Now I was wearing an 18, almost in a size 20. I was struggling with the 18.
Listen, you're gonna owe me a pair of lashes, because you're gonna make me tear my lashes off.
That's amazing.
I'm telling you, it was a struggle for me to think about, if I had to go walk down some stairs, I got to get everything I got to get at one time, because there is no way I'm going to make another trip up those stairs again, because it was too much. Yeah. My body was screaming, help. You got to do something.
Now, I got to ask you, since losing that weight, how does your life look now?
Good question.
I'm living, and I'm going to tell you something, my daughter is 11 years old. She's 11 years old. Last year was my first time ever dancing with my daughter. I went on my daughter's field trip. She was a 5th grader this year. I was able to go on a field trip. I was able to do that. That was not, I couldn't even stand up straight. Just the thought of having to walk, a few feet standing up straight, that was impossible for me. It was not a thought for me.
Whew.
That's
So,
powerful. I mean, you got to take a minute because this is real stories, folks. This is what people are going through. This is their
Yes,
lives, and
the
so
stuff
many
that
people
we
need to
take
hear
for
what you just
granted.
said because they want to quit, but right here is what they needed to keep them going. So that's amazing.
let me ask you this, Kiandra. There's a lot of people out here battling with their weight right now, and they need to do something. They want to do something, but they just don't know what. With that being said, what is one tip, one trick, one technique with these products that you did that helped your weight loss? Not because you didn't plateau, you're still going. That's the crazy part. You haven't stopped. So, what is one thing that you would leave the viewers today with?
The biggest part, on top of being consistent, is to just start. Every 24 hours is a new opportunity to achieve a new goal. Every morning, get up with the mindset to say yes to yourself. I add a glass of lemon water in the morning and at night to help continue to flesh my body out as the products do what they're going to do what they're supposed to do. But just
Right.
say yes to yourself every day. Every day is a gift. It's an opportunity to do something that you weren't able to do the day before. So put one foot in front of the other and do just that.
Mm.
Just do it. Just start. It's not about where you start. It's about where you finish. Just
That
start.
part. You better
Mhm.
tell them. All right. Listen, Kiandra, we're going to bring you back up later on. I love you. Thank you so much for your testimony.
Amazing.
I love you too.
It's just incredible. And I'm so glad that you got to experience these products and not only just experience them, but they got to change your life. So we're going to see you in a little bit, sis. Hang tight. Ladies and gentlemen, we have one more testimony for you. And I'm fired up and excited to bring these testimonies. And Melvin, like Kiandra is, whoo, she had
Yeah,
me.
that was a tearjerker.
I was about to lose my lashes. Okay. I was about to just take them off and just say, forget about it. So next up, Melvin, we have another powerhouse and I'm excited to hear her story too. So I know you have some footage of her, but this is Miss Diamond
Diamond
Franklin.
Franklin. Let's look at her after.
Woo!
Wow.
Look at that.
Whoa.
Baby, when I say cute in the face and slim in the
There she go.
waist, she nailed it. Look.
There she go. Diamond, please tell us, what did you do?
Like they've been saying, I've been consistent. I was being consistent, just like they did. Spray to slay. That's what I did.
But let me do this. Let me do this, Diamond. Because if cute in the face and slim in the waist was a person, it would have that picture.
Candice, can I show that again one more time?
You sure can.
Okay. I mean, I really want to show all of them again because we're going to see them all. But I mean,
listen, that is like Picasso. You know how they're like Picasso? That is Picasso. So the viewers, you guys see that. You're seeing her in real life. Yes, that is her. That is she. Diamond, do me one favor before I even ask you my first question. Can you stand up just a little bit so we can see that midsection? Look, she got that tight. It's real, people. You see that?
whoa, that's you can't Photoshop that.
You can't Photoshop that. So, Diamond, I apologize. But listen, girlfriend, tell the viewers just a little bit about yourself.
Okay. I'm so excited to be here, everybody. Melvin and Candace, thank you. First of all, I didn't expect to stand up, so I got a little nervous, Candace. Thank you, though. But I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I am a proud grandmother. I'm a multi-business owner. I have the online website. We run a food truck and a catering business. Sometimes people say, how did you run a food truck and a catering business and still lose weight? You spray before you eat.
Yes.
That 30 minutes that you have to wait, that's real, because you will forget to eat. You'll take yourself being busy and you will forget to eat. So that's set that timer. That's real. Also, not only am I a multi-business owner, I'm an Eastern Star. I love to travel. I'm a survivor of the Big C, and I'm a survivor of the Big C.
Wow. Now I got to ask this because I'm a restaurant owner.
Yes.
And I own multiple. I mean, we multiple. And like, it's hard for me, and I had to go through the journey, but as a restaurant owner, what made you, under really difficult circumstances, because you can just grab food anytime because you own it, what made you decide to start that journey knowing that you got temptation 365 degrees around you at all times?
Well, actually, I was doing the business first before I decided to lose weight, which means mobility was not like it is now. Right now, I could run up the steps to the food truck, run the orders out to the customers and everything else. Before, it was like, I'm going to stay in the back kitchen. Y'all take care of everything up front.
Right. Wow.
So let me ask you this, with everything going on, with the multiple businesses, being an Eastern Star, being a survivor, with all of that going on in your mind, when did Diamond Franklin actually say, today is the day? You know how people will say, you know, one day I'm going to do it. When did your one day become your day one?
Well, I actually started this journey January 2021. And it was after I was in a dark place. I was in a really dark place. I had became a widow. And with that being said, that's hard already in itself. And I was doing everything to contribute to the problem instead of doing what I needed to do to move forward. And right. Like I said, January 2021, by that time I had looked in the mirror and said, enough is enough. I'm tired of seeing that person. That person's over 300 pounds. I don't recognize that person.
Wow. Now I got to ask you, what exactly, I need your routine, just like everyone else. What products did you use on a daily basis to help you achieve your goals?
When I first started out, Melvin, I was using Trim 365 and I was using E-Cell. Those were the first two products that I knew that were available. Just like Marion, the same product, Core Keto, came in a little bit later. Once we got the knowledge on it and what it could do, I added that to it. And within that 4 months, the first 4 months, I had lost 70 pounds.
Wow.
So let me ask you this. That was within the first 4 months, you've lost 70 pounds. Yes. You started this journey 2021. So now we're in 2022. And I think you lost a lot of weight. You look incredible. So I know you're confident in saying this number, but girlfriend, we all and all the viewers want to know, how much weight have you lost completely from day one?
Okay, from day one, since I started in January 2021, I have lost 125 pounds. That's been recorded.
Wow.
And like I said,
that's crazy.
And like I said, the first 4 months I had lost the 70 pounds, and then I wanted to see if I could maintain it. So by November, there was a little challenge there, and I said, I'm going to challenge myself to see what I could do. I added our plant-based protein shake to that, and by the end of the year, I had lost a total of 125 pounds. Now I still spray because I'm trying to tone my body, and I work with my PT to make sure that I'm finding it in wine. Even though I'm still thicker than a Snicker.
I know that. Look, if I had a shoe on right now, I'd have threw it at the computer. I'm glad you, baby.
So I got to ask you,
yes,
with the weight off, what does life look like for you right now at this moment?
Life is busy. It's busier and it's fun. Life is fun. I'm able to do a lot of different things. Like it has improved my health. It's boosting my confidence, my self-esteem, and my mobility is there. I be chasing my daughters around and my granddaughter and things like that. They be getting me sometimes. Wow. I be doing this little dance. I'm not even going to tell y'all what it's called, but I be doing this dance and they get me and they be chasing me around trying to get me. I get away.
And the chat is blowing up. I mean, for all of y'all, the chat is just on fire. Look at it. Shut the front door, Diamond. I mean, awesome. I mean, you guys are just blowing this thing up.
So let me ask you this, Diamond.
Yes.
Your results are incredible. And I too recall what it's like to go through dark moments because of weight loss and all of that. And I know there's a lot of viewers on here that are going through dark moments or have been through them themselves. So what is one tip, one trick, one technique that took Diamond Franklin overboard with her weight loss? Like, what is it that you can give them or leave with them today that'll give them the confirmation that they can do it and here's what they need to do to make sure that they get results similar to you.
Okay, I'm going to say, just like Mariam said, to stay consistent, be consistent, because that was one of the things I had to do. Just like Kiandra said, drink your water. I had to make sure I was drinking my water. Also, one of the most important things to do is listen to your body. Your body's going to tell you when you had enough. You don't have to eat everything on your plate. I'm from the South, and cleaning your plate was something that I grew up having to do, but you don't have to do that now. We grown.
She said, we grown. We grown. I love it. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring all of these incredible women up again. So you guys have heard real people, real products, real testimonies. I'm looking in the chat. You know, I'm seeing people. Melvin, you want to read some off? I'm seeing a Robbie Gray.
Let me read some off. These testimony results products are amazing. And you guys see them on the screen too. This is real time happening. There are people just that can identify, or they have their own stories as well. So Candice, I mean, this is just amazing. And I don't think enough people know about Fat Blaster. So, you know, to everyone, especially Candice.
Do you see this one, Melvin? Carol Williams is down 100 pounds and counting. 100 pounds and counting. Watch this. Here goes another one. Down 40 pounds. Sandra Fleetwood down 20 more pounds. Like, we go through this. 25 pounds already for Ava Gordon in 2022. Somebody's lost 45 pounds. Like, this chat is blowing up from obviously somebody's customers. So guys, we're going to say this. My final thing is, don't keep saying one day. Let today be your day one. You heard from Diamond Franklin, over 120 pounds, 125 pounds. You heard from Kiandra, who's lost over 120 pounds. You've heard from Marian Chandler, who's lost 78 pounds and counting. She no longer needs a seat extender. You know, Keondra Sanford can now dance with her daughter. She can now let her daughter know mommy's going to be here for you. Diamond Franklin can now run food for her food trucks and dance around with her grandchildren and her children. How many more stories like this do you need to hear before you decide to begin too? So Melvin, before I go, I'm going to tell the people, get back to the person who showed you this video. Get back to the person who introduced you to the Fat Blaster kit. The biggest part about this, Melvin, is we're so confident that these 3 sprays will work for you, that, my friends, we're going to give you a 100% empty bottle guarantee. If you try it and you don't lose the weight, you get your money back. What else do you have to lose besides
nothing?
Weight? You have nothing to lose, Melvin.
No brainer.
No brainer. So listen, don't wait for all lights to turn green before you go. Don't say one day. Let today be your day one.
Men, I know you heard the ladies, but men, I am on this as of now. And I got to say, I got the e-sale coming. And I have to say this.
Tell me your weight loss. I know you lost weight already. Tell them it. Tell them, Melvin. Tell them.
So look, this is what I decided to do, because we have a little, and I'm going to tell you this, and you may want to get back to your representative. We're going to do a little contest. And so I tried this first week, lost 5 pounds and stopped. You know why? Because I want to wait for the contest. So I know these work. But let me tell you something. These taste good too. I was like eating my mouth like the taste is amazing. So it's not like you're spraying something that your body isn't gonna like. You're gonna spray this stuff in your mouth and you'll be like, So yeah, it's genius. So I've lost 5 pounds in my first week, and I stopped because I have a goal of 50 pounds in a month. And I believe with these sprays and everything else I've gotten, I'm going to hit that. So that will be continued, but we will be revisiting this podcast with my results. So you see me now, you're going to see less of me the next time we go on this. So ask your person about our Fat Blaster kit. They've obviously—
and ask them about the challenge, Melvin.
Yes, the challenge. Oh, okay. I got to mention this. Now, this challenge is, we're going to have a date. It's going to start June 15th. And Candice and other team members are going to have a contest, and Candace is going to put $1,000 in. When you lose weight, you can decide that, hey, I'm going to commit myself to this journey, and you can put in $20 in the pot. If everyone loses weight, you all get your $20 back. But the people that don't lose it, guess what? The pot is going to be available for people that do. I've done this in the past. I've had 5 winners walk away with $2,500. Some of these contests are $42,000. I don't know how big this one is going to be, but what I do know is if you need some incentive, if you need some fire, you know what? Put some skin in the game. Put $20 and bet on yourself. So we're going to introduce you to the contest. It's gonna be amazing.
It's like us having an office Biggest Loser contest. Everybody put their $20 in the jar. I'm throwing $1,000 into this drawing for the Biggest Loser. Then everybody puts their $20 into the jar. Whatever the total amount is, it could be $2,000, $5,000, $22,000, depends on how big it gets. It's a 60-day challenge kicking off June 15th, ending August 15th. So you literally get to get summertime fine in the process, but you'll definitely drop it all by fall by August 15th. So get back to the person who shared this video with you, shared the Fat Blaster kit, get your kit ordered immediately because June 15th, the challenge starts. Put your pennies in the pot. Let's go, baby. So listen, it's been an incredible day. We're going to bring more Fat Blaster testimonies on a weekly basis to you. So look out for the podcast because listen, what did I say, Melvin? I'm coming with receipts now. We're coming with receipts showing you that these products work. Diamond, Kiandra, Marian, absolutely love you guys, celebrate you guys. And I'm excited to see by June 15th or once the challenge kicks off, how much more weight y'all really going to drop because you got me ready to go. I'm jumping on the scale, honey. We're going with it.
The next podcast is just going to be like empty rooms because we're going to all lose so much weight. We're going to disappear.
Listen, we're going to be sitting here like,
here we go. All right, folks. So
everybody.
listen, that is our podcast. Make sure you get back to the person that showed you this. Ask them about the Fat Blaster kit. They have it already prepared. Now, trust me, I don't want to speak anything, but with this, it may sell out. So if you get an opportunity to get it, because I got a feeling this is going to create a frenzy. So get back with the person, tell them I want it now and get it now. So have your credit card ready and let's rock and roll.
See you guys.
See you guys.
Bye.